Hello and welcome to Milk It Reviews. Rifle slings. Not something you've ever seen me review before. Those of us that shoot, I'm sure we all thoroughly understand the importance of a good quality rifle sling. The thought of hanging a $3,000-4,000 rifle over your shoulder on a cheap and nasty sling, and having that sling fail and having your rifle bite the dust is quite a horrifying thought, in my opinion. And I think that the reality of it is it's not just the fact that it can hit the floor, it's not just the fact that it can damage the rifle. It's if you was in that time of conflict for whatever reason and you were using a telescopic sight on the rifle, it's the fact that that impact can knock that rifle off a zero quite easily. And I'm sure we're all well aware of just how easy a rifle can come off of zero, which if you're at a time of conflict, unfortunately it's something that could be a massive problem. So when looking at any form of rifle sling, it's one of those things, if it's not just for protection of the equipment, it's for protection of the situation that you're in. You need to be certain that you're looking at something that is of exceptional quality. On top of that, you need to be sure, this is just my opinions that I'm spouting off here, you need to be sure that that rifle sling allows you full access manoeuvrability of the actual weapon itself. It's no good having something that is too clingy, too tight, too loose, right? You need something that is going to do the job and be just about perfect all of the time. And that's the difficulty with it, is having that reachable achievement with having the adjustment of that sling correct all the time, right? Not simple, as we all know, especially when you're looking at pure buckle adjustment and so forth. It's a bit fiddly, right? I mean, I hate adjusting slings, hate it, right? I had a bit of an in-depth with my daughter only about 2 weeks ago when she decided to adjust the strap on my camera, right? When I grabbed over it and put it on, I had it under my chin, right? I wasn't a very happy bunny because of the fiddling to get it back, but that's neither here nor there. When it comes down to it, what we've got here, right, is the VTAC 2-point padded sling. And what drew me to this, and it really has drawn me to it, I ordered this from the catalogue, so I really hadn't got a clue what I was going to get until I undone the packet. I knew that I would be able to rely on the quality, but I didn't actually know what it was going to be like, right? And I couldn't find a review of it anywhere, which is why I've decided to do a review of a rifle sling. It's something at the end of the day that I'm quite taken by this. I'm very impressed with it. It's not over the top. It's not heavy, so you're not sticking loads of weight on top of the weight of your rifle and equipment. But the padding's nice. It's a nice firm padding, right? The actual cover of the padding is probably about 50mm wide. It's got a nice reached effect to it, and it's not overly grippy. Right, and that I think is a very important point, because it allows for the sling to be remanoeuvred quite easily, but at the same time it's not something just waiting to leap off your shoulder. Right, the actual attachment points of the sling, I'm not going to start pulling it all apart, I'm not going to make this last for half an hour. Right, 25mm webbing strap, right, with double buckle adjustment on one end. It continues with the 25mm strapping. I'm sure that strapping runs right the way through, so you probably got, it's not a guarantee, right, a continuous webbing strap running right through this, and everything else is added to it. On the other end we've got the same method of attachment, right, which is great, and there's lots of spare there so that you can get it just how you need it. But the one bit that really makes this stand out from the crowd is this, right, the quick adjustment buckle. Now the thing is, I'm not wearing this, so I've got to make sure that I do this the right way around. The glorious thing about this is that by pulling the loose end you can shorten it. excuse me a minute. Right, you can shorten the actual, sorry, that lengthens it. Right, so you just pull on this tag. Right, you can actually, sorry, you can shorten it. Right, you pull on, this is where I haven't got it on a rifle. Right, if you want to shorten it, you just pull on the loose end. If you want to make it longer, you just lift this and pull it back out. Now, where's the advantage to this? Oh, we're at your screen. It enables you to achieve that correct length of the sling very easily. And once you've actually taken your hand off of this tag, it won't stretch. It really will not stretch. The harder you pull on that end, the more it locks this cam down. So you're not going to find that all of a sudden the thing just goes floppy on you. The only thing you can do without pulling on this is to shorten it. Okay, so what this enables you to do, it enables you to very simply maneuver the rifle from round your back to round your side very, very easily. And wherever you've got that located, you, with a little bit, I'm not saying you've got to spend a half hour doing this, I'm saying a couple of minutes. Just attach this to your rifle, put it on, right, and play with it for a couple of minutes, and you will see precisely how this works and how easy it works and how secure it is. And you'll see how easy the transition can be from going from firmly held across your back to brought to the user's position in a matter of seconds. Right, and it really does make that much of a difference. Right, I mean, I'm absolutely sold on these. And when you look at the price of them, I mean, all right, I'm in the UK, these are £45. Right, now, a half decent rifle sling with none of this adjustment, in the UK, you're looking at that price anyway. If you're looking at something that you need, that flexibility, that adjustment, that ease of use, I've never come across anyone else that makes a sling like this. Right, now, I have looked, I do a lot of shooting. Shooting has been a big part of my life for too many years to mention on this video. Right, I'm 23, and I won't swear to a minute longer, a minute older. Right, I've never come across anything like this. Right, and I am so impressed, right, with the way that this works. 10 out of 10 to the designer of this, absolutely superb. If you've got any questions at all on this, please let me know. Right, I'm sure there'll be some questions come over this sling. Really don't mind answering any questions on anything. If you're new to Meal Kit Reviews, please hit the subscribe button. There's lots more to come out in the near future, and if you're a subscriber, you just get the email updates. Right, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Any questions at all, feel free to ask. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.